Right, well, this building behind me here was sort of like a terrace house in Dundee. It's now the Clydesdale Bank, but this was built in 1793 by Samuel Bell for the very bad Lord Provost Alexander Riddick. Now, he wanted to have a nice driveway here, so what he did was he had the rest of the Perth Road moved. Can you believe that? The whole road moved back a little bit, and seemingly the remains of the road can be seen if I just walk across here, so hopefully we'll be able to find the old road. Excuse me. It's very noisy here on the Perth Road, I'm afraid, so I'm coming down here to try and get a bit of peace and quiet. But that thing with the Scottish flag on, that's Morgan Tower. Again, that was designed by Samuel Bell around about 1793. And look at the little house there, just to the side there, with the central chimney there. Look at that. Very thin house, the thinnest house in Dundee, that one is. Just a one bay window. And the Morgan Tower beside it. Right, let's carry on, thank you. Right, I'm now standing in the doorway, or the gateway of 164 Nethergate, which is the largest suburban villa in Dundee, similarly. So there you go. And this was built by somebody Jobson, Riga Bobson his name was, again in around about 1793. I'll just come down the steps now, look. You see the wee sort of gateway thing it's got there. I guess that's the largest suburban villa in Dundee. I thank you. Right, here's the smallest bandstand in the world. It must be, surely. Look at this. I think Bro and I were in there once. Got a photograph taken in there. Right, well, behind me there is Druthy Neighbours, the pub there where my band Hetero used to play all the time. That was our kind of regular haunt. That was it. That's where we became famous. Well, I'm now in the Duncan of Jordanston Art School campus. That building behind me there, that's the award-winning 1937 kind of building. But this one here, the Matthew building right behind me there, is where most of the stuff gets done. Right, so I've got to go in there, have a little wander around, go up those steps, see what's up there. I remember this from a previous visit. Teenage Dreams. So hard to beat. Look at that. It's from the song by the Undertones. There it is. It's just on a plinth in the middle of a... Dear oh dear. Goodness me, it's been very noisy here today. Workmen all over the place, so I'm just chilling out around this little quiet area. I'm looking for the Geddes Quadrangle now, which is supposed to be a peaceful oasis in amongst all this. But that's the Belmont residency there where the students stay. I think I have some tennis courts behind me now as well. Goodness me. Right, I think it's down this way anyway. Let's carry on. Right, you're live with SpizCam here as we come across a strange structure. Wow. Intriguing. Oh, sort of like a bench. Yeah. I think I'm getting close. There it is. Geddes Quadrangle is sort of... It's an angle. Right. Now, seems to be some sort of protest going on here. Yes, indeed. The Geddes Quadrangle. It's with an O. There's a nice old kind of towered building there. Right, well, I don't actually know where I am. I'm trying to find this Geddes Quadrangle, which is meant to be a peaceful oasis. So a lot of trees around this bit. A lot of work getting on at the university as well, getting done. As I said, I can't seem to find this quadrangle. It's been a good walk, this. Thoroughly enjoyable. Lots of good things to see. Right, well, I found the Geddes Quadrangle. And it is indeed a peaceful oasis in amongst all this urban stuff. Now look at that sculpture. Yeah, so this is the Geddes quadrangle. That was used by Patrick Geddes as a kind of a teaching garden for the students. Lovely little area, I must say. The sundial behind me there, oops, hang on, this is behind me here, is to commemorate the 1912, hang on, I'm going to have to check my notes here. The sundial records the visit of the British, oh right, it records the visit of the British Association to Dundee in 1912. So I think there's actually an inscription on that. But there's some fantastic buildings here. I think this is a science kind of bit here. Look at that, fantastic buildings. Lovely. Lots of nooks and crannies here. It's really good. Well, I just had a nice conversation with a lovely lady. Where is she? There she goes. The lady walking up there with a handbag on the back. She showed me all the where to go because I looked a bit lost. Now then, this is the Technical Institute right behind me here. Now on the wall up there you can see some sort of relief things there. I'll try and get a close-up of them. That's of the trades that were in the actual building. Let's see if I can get a close-up there for you. I don't know if the video is picking this out, but there's sort of like mill workers, carpenters, astronomers, all sorts up there. I'm going to take some photographs. Get closer. All right, well this is getting rather exciting now as I'm now heading down. Oh, is that a van coming in here? No, it's reversing, right. Honestly, hang on. Right, I'm now going looking for the Darcy Thompson Zoological Museum. Now the woman back there, she told me it's down here, but it might be closed. Which is going to be a bummer because I was really looking forward to it. They've got all the fossils and everything in there, so I think that could be it there. I'm going to go and investigate anyway. Right, well I'm actually in the lobby here of the Zoological Museum, but unfortunately it seems to be closed. There's a lot of instructions as to what to do, and you have to go through link buildings to get to this Carnelli building. But behind me there, the little plaque there is all about the chap who's got his fossils in here. I wish I could have got in because there's some really rare species in there, but I'll maybe come back with Bro one day. Looks like it's a two-man job because there'll probably be a lot of, you know, people talking to you and things, so it might just be too much for a one-man job. So this will come back here. Fantastic buildings, they really are. Right, on we go to our next call, which I can't remember where it is now. Right, well I'm almost at the end of my my campus trip around the West End. Now this is the Bonner Hall, which was the last building ever to be erected by some famous architects. Hang on, I'll check my notes again. Gillespie Kidding Kohler. Great name, Gillespie Kidding Kohler. This was the last building they ever built and designed in 1975. This was erected, so there you go, it's the Bonner Hall. Some kind of small intimate gigs have been played here. I went to see somebody here, I can't remember who the hell it was now. Was it Tom Robinson or Ian Jury, one of those? I can't actually remember now. Anyway, that's that part of my my trip done. I'm now going to go look for some strange hooks that used to be used in the old horse and cart days. Used to tie the horses up there. One of my loyal subscribers, hello there, Donald Sutty, yes, he's told me all about this, so I'm going to go look for this. It's just up the road a little bit from here. Well, I've actually come for a lunch stop here at Clarkey's Bakery, the 24-hour bakery in just off Petty Street in Dundee. It's the most famous 24-hour place in Dundee. You can get whatever you want here any time of day. So I've just gone for a simple ham salad roll and an apple turnover. Well, it's very busy here at Clark's, and it's like everybody knows about Clark's. They come here for lunch, but you know how I like my apple turnover? I thought the best one was from Baines. Well, I found another good one. It's a bit crisper, a little bit smaller, but it's really, really flavoursome. Lots of apple in it and a nice custard sort of icing on the top. So this one is, actually, you know what? I think it's actually better than Baines. Wait a minute, stuck to my mouth. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, I got stuck to my mouth there. You know what? I think it's actually better than Baines because it seems to be more natural, if you know what I mean. It's not as quite as pre-produced. They all looked kind of a lot original. Like, you know what I mean? They just looked like they were going to be good And they are good. I'm just blethering rubbish now. Awesome. Well, I'm actually in Abbotsford sort of street place. I just can't find these hooks that Donald Sutty was telling me about. Am I in the right area, Donald? I'm sure it was Abbotsford Street or Abbotsford Place you told me about, but just can't see any sort of hooks anywhere, mate. So, oh well, that's a fail, but never mind. Thanks anyway, Donald.